That's what this channel is here to do. It's to try and help people, who are struggling, having a real hard time getting back on track. It's here to try and provide the solutions, the basically the recipe for success to go from trauma to transformation. It's a radical recovery roadmap, and it consists of 5 T's. And those 5 T's are, and this is what I have found through my own journey to be present every time that this has come up in my life. Once I've gotten through it, I was able to look back on it and see the patterns in it. And those patterns weren't just patterns, they were this roadmap, this motivation and this ambition towards wanting to be better and to change things around and to get out of that place that you recognize that you are. And so in so doing that, you know that things have to change. Things have to change mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Like everything needs to change. It all needs to be in harmony. And until then, you're never going to be truly, operating at your fullest potential. And so, the toughness, once you can make that mindset shift, it takes, like I said, a tremendous amount of toughness just to do that one aspect of it. But once you do, then you're turning on something that's hardwired in your brain to then go after it's mental first, and then next it's physical. And so that toughness is also displayed in the physical aspects of this, and so that you're trying to just better yourself. You know what I mean? You're trying to get yourself back on track, healthy, strong, how a man is supposed to be. I mean, that's what we all desire, right? Just to have a good life, like to live a good life, to be healthy, to be strong, to be a good example to your children, to be an inspiration to other people. And, in order to accomplish that, you first have to get yourself squared away. And so that's, in my opinion, what it looks like. And I have a presentation I put together that shows the statistics. I mean, we are a sick people. We aren't a healthy people, especially in this country. I mean, the obesity percentage, I think if I remember right, it was like 40% of the American public is considered obese. And it was something along the lines of 95% of people have some type of health condition, and in many cases, multiple ailments, and so we have a chronic disease problem ultimately in this country, and it comes back to not living a healthy lifestyle. And that's driven by the fact that you are a part of a system that doesn't promote health care, it promotes sick care. All they do is provide you with medications to treat whatever the symptoms are, but they don't attack the root problem. And so it's all by design, in my opinion. But this is what I meant with the righteous anger and the truth. Like once you realize what's really going on, it's going to stir something up inside of you that's going to really light a fire under your ass. And what happens is you realize this system and the powers that be and the forces that are a part of this reality, they don't want you at your best. They don't want you healthy. They want you to stay in that place. They want you to be sick, right? The pharmaceutical industry, it's no secret anymore. I mean, it's public knowledge how corrupt this system is. And it's not about promoting health and nutrition and fitness. It's about money. And so the best thing that you can do to rebel against that system is to get yourself in shape, to take control of your life, get your eating right, eat good whole foods, and just good quality meat and whole foods. I mean, you can do any of these diets that are out there. Just eat good, clean food. Stay away from processed food. Eat good, clean, whole foods, and it'll change your life. And then find a fitness regimen that works for you, something that you can actually do, something that you can accomplish and be successful at. Don't set the bar so high that you're constantly failing. Instead, set it lower so you overachieve, and then you can pat yourself on the back and be proud that you're growing, you're doing better. And ultimately, like I said, you're rebelling against a system that wants you sick, okay? Because that's the reality. And so that next part, that toughness, it comes from the truth. It comes from understanding those things. And it will, like I said, it'll light a match under your ass, and it will fuel everything moving forward. And so from toughness, there's only one place to go. And once you've got to there, you are on your way to the fourth T, which is a transformation. And that's where you have now went from this low place that you started out in, and you are now here at this place at the opposite end. And that's something to be proud of, because it's a hard thing, honestly, just to change your mindset. But if you can do that and do it in a way that ultimately changes your life, your patterns and the way that you do things, so that you're living a healthy life, you're back in control. You know what I mean? And that's what this is about. It's about helping people regain control, because that's something I'm passionate about. Like, I see what I see is a system of slavery. That's what I see. I see us being enslaved by a system that's main goal is to keep us there, okay? Because then when you're in that place, you're under their control. And so to break out of that and to free yourself and to free your mind, because ultimately that's what you are until you get this. You are a slave to a system, and your mind is a slave. And so until you realize these things, you can never truly break free. And so that's why the truth aspect of this is so important. Once you hit that, man, look out, because it's only up from here. And if we're talking truth, there's only one ending to that, and that is God. That's where truth leads you to God. And that's where this changes everything. Because once you understand that there is a God and that you're surrounded by lies and you're a part of this corrupt system, it fans these flames inside you and makes you want to rebel against it. And so that's what this is, because we want to be radical. We want to be rebels against this system. And to do it, this is what it looks like. You have to get yourself, mind, body, spirit, in tune and operating at its highest frequency, so that you can break free of the chains that you are currently in this life. Yeah, so I hope you'll join me. Anyway, again, I'm Brad Casper, and this is Casper's Corner, and we'll see you in the next one.